Hi, welcome back to my channel or my website. Thank you for visiting. Appreciate it. Click the like and subscribe button. So I'm going over K3s and everything that I've learned on how to do it and everything. I wanted to share some key aspects. I would be nowhere near where I am now if it wasn't for the following tools. So ChatGPT, totally free. And if you can see, it says previous 7 days, previous 30 days. So, cron jobs, nano, K3s, setting up FS. When I set up my my network team and my port channel, patching the DNF. This was a big one. My K3s NFF storage class and how to set all this up and everything. And it pretty much gives you step by step, what to do and everything else. Other stuff that you have to be worried that you got to worry about just a little bit is it's only as smart as what questions you're asking. So you got to make sure that if you want to go, oh hey, do this, well, it's gonna blurt out whatever, but depending on how much information you give it. So I've noticed that on ChatGPT, just chatgpt.com, it's limited, so you can run out of it, in one day, and then it'll say, "Oh, you got to wait till tomorrow to do more," and that kind of thing. So then I go over to CoPilot. So CoPilot, I've been throwing tons and tons of stuff at it, and and it seems to just keep going. So that's fine. So what I mean by, make sure you give it, the information. So, as you can see, I just went through here and splatted, my entire config file and said, hey, how's this look? And it went through and analyzed the entire YAML file for my K3 setup, my deployment, and said, oh, well, hey, wait, you missed this or you missed that and stuff like that. So it's only as good as the questions and data that you're feeding it, especially going into K3s or other issue when you have issues. Copy and pasting the actual issue, the error message, maybe with a couple lines before, or the command that you ran, and then the error message that you got. Copy the whole thing and just say, hey, this is what I'm trying to do. This is the error message that I got back. It'll go search the web and try to, combine and compile some solutions for you. And that's how I've actually learned K3s. Just no Google searching or anything else, nobody's tutorials or videos. I just jumped in and said, okay, all right, how do I do this? How do I spin up my first pod? Okay, well, the thing is, though, is I kind of shot myself in the foot, as they say, because I didn't do it as per design with a full deployment. I was just spinning up pods all over the place. So I kind of had to roll back a little bit, delete all my stuff, start over again, go with deployments instead of just spinning up individual pods. Then also I learned that to have everything set up, correctly for failover, I should probably use a cluster IP. So that was another learning experience. And then the only other big one was shared storage. So I just set up a NFS share for shared storage and installed the drivers. So that seemed to work. But I just wanted to point out that these tools you can utilize as mentors, tutors, and they're totally free and they work. But really be careful about what you're asking it, what it's telling you to do. And there are times where I've said, "Hey, if I do what you told me, wouldn't that delete this?" And it goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to give you bad information." It can make mistakes. So make sure that you don't just take it for granted that it's 100% right. Another thing that it did, which really upset me because it was keeping me from running my pod, is in a YAML deployment, you can put in, let's see if I can find it. Maybe it was 365. It's not like, this is another thing. Oh, here's another thing about it too. Is once you've been chatting for a long time in both of these, they seem to kind of hang for a little bit. So what you want to do is just go up and click chat at the top on ChatGPT, start a whole new chat. Because once you've got it kind of lengthy, it's trying to load throughout that entire page and it's going to hang and take a little while. Same thing for over here. How do I start a new one? Yesterday, today, chat. Oh, this is just totally locked up now because this chat was so long. So, here we go. So now I started a whole new chat. So yeah. So anyway, so that's another little hint. But anyways, in my YAML file for my deployment, it put in a keep alive section, and it put the timers in, and then it also put in a resources and limited my resources on my deployment on my pod. And none of that was in my original setup. I said, hey, here's my original setup. What do you think? And I just copy and pasted, which I just said don't do, and tried running my deployment, and it kept failing. And it was because a couple different things. So I just deleted the keep alive check and the health check, and got rid of the limiters on the CPU and memory. And poof, hey, boom, my Splunk pod came up, and I'm like, oh my god, because I was banging my head to get against the wall for like an hour trying to figure out why it wasn't working. So be careful about the responses it gives you. Read the code that it gives you, especially if you're doing like deletes or anything like that, or moving files around, changing file permissions. Make sure you have somewhat of an understanding of what you're actually doing. Just don't take it for granted that CoPilot and the AI and everything and ChatGPT are steering you in the right direction. Plus, yet again, you might not have asked the right question or given it enough details. So I just want to make a quick short video that I've gone from knowing zero Linux, none, zero. I didn't even know how to like change permissions on files. I didn't know how to move around through a directory structure. I didn't know anything. And now I'm in here in Linux, building K3 Kubernetes clusters and stuff 2 months later. And it's all because I've been able to utilize this as a tool and a tutor and literally treat it like it's my personal teacher. And it's just been phenomenal, awesome on helping me move forward. So I definitely wanted to share that on my channel. Thank you very much. Hit that like and subscribe button, and more videos to come.